How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back with our online Madden League. We are, of course, the 8-0 Baltimore Ravens going up against the 8-0 LA Chargers. So two undefeated teams going up against it. And our man Sean Bradshaw had 5 interceptions against our friend and the Kansas City Chiefs in the previous week. But we got to worry about these Chargers this game and this week. One of us is leaving with our first loss of the season, and we're going to do everything we possibly can to make sure it's the opposing and visiting team, as he is dotting us up early, getting into our territory. Number 7 is just fighting, trying to get all the yards he possibly can, and now a fake fullback dive toss to Melvin Gordon, who gets down to the 2-yard line, and then he's going to punch it in, get some phenomenal blocks, get the first score of the game. So we want to come out here and show what reigning MVP winning running back can do, but that's not what happens. We end up fumbling it, we lose the ball, and now Melvin Gordon's back out here trying to run down our throats. They also have Josh Rosen, if you guys didn't know from the playoff game in the last season. We have the up-to-date rosters with the upcoming rookies, as right here we're nearly getting mossed on 3rd and 14, but luckily his receiver drops it, but he still gets more points with that field goal, going up 2 possessions, 10-0 right now. Would have been nice if big old butt number 66 got out of the way right there, because that could have possibly been a humongous TD run, but regardless, we just need to work down this field, continue to try to feed our opponent the run game, which we're going to get into his territory down to the 31-yard line, get sacked to try to push us backwards. 3rd and 8. Couple people that we possibly could have thrown to. We fumble once again. Luckily, an offensive lineman recovers it, nearly gets the first down by leapfrogging over another offensive lineman. But right now, it's a single possession lead. We need to go out here, get a defensive stop against this high-powered offense, and try to get these sacks right there, sending the spy. That time it was Brewer, the backup middle linebacker. He is a rookie that we drafted to play behind Sean Bradshaw. As 3rd and 22, it was absolutely despicable for us to give up that first down on that extremely long 3rd down. But it happened. We got another 3rd down. We're going to get a turnover on this one with Marlon Humphrey jumping the route, playing some cover 2. Just watching out for those curl routes and those out routes, and he had a short curl, and Marlon Humphrey with that play wreck obviously read the play and got the interception on it. Trying to get down in this end zone, because field goals is not going to cut it against undefeated teams. Whenever we get the ball, especially on turnovers, we cannot give it back to them as we throw our first interception of the game. And not just that, our offensive linemen kind of get tied up against each other, and no one else is fast enough to get their hands on number 26. A little bit of style points as he dives into the end zone on us, which was a little bit frustrating, just because obviously, no one wants to get styled on or taunted on, so we got to try to come out here. We're down by 2 scoring possessions. We finally have a wide receiver cut back for us, which is going to be Bruce Ellington, number 83. If you guys didn't know, early on in the season, entering off season, we of course picked up 3 wide receivers, have that be Bruce Ellington, Kendall Wright, and Josh Gordon out of free agency. Make that 4 because I forgot about TJ Jones. He's the only receiver we got out of free agency that was not an 80 overall. And then our star wide receiver in Jonte Banks, the rookie, has 96 speed just to take off the top of opposing defenses, which is kind of what we're looking for on that left side of the field, streaking him very often. We do drag him as we do get Kendall Wright coming back for the ball, getting that first down. And once again, Jonte Banks streaking down the field, trying to test him just because there's only 2 seconds left. We throw an interception, but regardless, we get the ball opening up the second half. So it's a great opportunity and chance to tie this ball game up. We're going to go ahead and take off with Mason Rudolph. He's got that 78 speed, so he's somewhat mobile as he gets that first down. Joe Williams, who doesn't get a whole lot of carries because Tevin Coleman doesn't get very tired very easily. He's our workhorse, and obviously you guys saw through season 1 if you watched. Had 3,100 yards with 37 touchdowns. Jonte Banks got his hands on that catch on 3rd and 20, but he does drop it, so we do punt it away to the Chargers, looking to get a defensive stop, sending the spy on 2nd and 11. We're going to get the sack to give him a 3rd and 19. Better not give up another long one. He's going to chuck this one up, and we get mossed by his tight end. So once again, another 3rd and long is converted. He's going to go ahead and once again, not technically moss us, but his receiver did come down with the pass, nearly getting the first down right there. Luckily 1 yard shy, so it's not a 2 scoring possession lead, only 10 points. Tevin Coleman's going to break a couple tackles, try to get this first down. We have inside streaks that we're trying to get open to carry away the user. We're going to have Jasecki in the middle of the field. He will hold on to the pass, getting inside the opposing territory. Once again, taking up with the quarterback. Luckily, him and the quarterback just missed each other by a little bit. They were not aligned to take a shot. Looking for anything to get open. Squares possibly open. We don't throw it to him. We take a sack and only come away with another field goal. Still down by a touchdown. Melvin Gordon's finding these holes. Don't know how he barely cuts, and Teduzzi makes a terrible angle and he gives up a touchdown. The slightest of movement made our defender miss the tackle, and then he gets 60-70 extra yards because of it. But right now, Jonte Banks dragging him instead of streaking him. He's going to continuously give it to us back-to-back plays. 15 extra yards with the face mask penalty. Should have thrown it to X right there, but we got Jonte Banks catching it on the end route down to the 2-yard line, and Tevin Coleman bulldozing his way into the end zone. And now we're back to a single touchdown lead. We need to get a defensive stop. We need to get a touchdown, and it would be great if it was a pick 6, which we're not going to get, but we do get the punt. And I want to show you guys these for 1 or 2 reasons, and we might get big hitted by this last man, or we're going to rope-a-dope him, and he's going to tackle us just shy of the end zone. At the 8-yard line, 1st and goal, trying to just run it in there with the workhorse, power horse that we have. 2nd and goal, taking a sack to make it that much more difficult. 3rd and goal at the 15-yard line. That wasn't a very great throw. He was well covered, but at least it wasn't an interception. We are down by 4 points. A touchdown gives us the win. He's testing us deep. Marlon Humphrey turns into the receiver. The receiver turns into the defender, bats it away. In 3rd and 10, we're going to get a sack eventually after Josh Roshan breaks a tackle. And now we can possibly win this game. It's a defensive battle so far, despite giving up a few big touchdowns by either team. It's a 27-23 lead. 4 points, and we're doing very good about getting down this field. Just under a minute left. Right here, I was super, I don't want to say annoyed, but bummed. We wanted X, but we misclicked and hit R1. It's one of those plays where the R1 and X buttons swap, and I didn't bother to check the play art, so when I hit the button, it went to a different direction from where I wanted to go, which sucked to have happen, but we're definitely going to meet the LA Chargers in the playoffs, so maybe it's a pure tactical game, and we'll just say the coach chalked it up to allowing the opposing team to underestimate us, knowing they have a victory through the regular season. So when we come at them in the postseason, we will bring it and take home the victory and eliminate them from the playoffs to move on to the Super Bowl. But regardless, we get our first loss of the season. Chargers continue to be the only undefeated team left in the league. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section and by that thumbs up. Much appreciated. And until next time, everybody, GodBaer out.